Hey, it's the Dan Wilson in Tokyo podcast, your one-stop podcast for everything Japan and Japanese culture. Hey! Kind of. Today, I am in Kasugai, Aichi. Yeah, I'm not doing the podcast in Tokyo today. Fuck, it's the first Dan Wilson in Tokyo podcast in Aichi, which is near Nagoya, but I'm in Kasugai, Aichi, a small little town near Nagoya. Nagoya is like the main spot people say. It's like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Nagoya. Yo, I ain't even at the main joint. I'm in Kasugai for private reasons, for personal reasons. But if y'all want to dig into that shit, you can ask me on Patreon. Become a member to that, and you can ask me some personal shit that I will answer on here. Yo, actually, let's take this off the beaten path road. So if you are just listening today, you should check out the video on YouTube, because I am walking around in the goddamn fucking countryside right now. I'm in the fucking boonies, yo. Here, check out my POV real quick. Hold on, look at where I'm at. Let me flip this. Look at this shit. Just walking along a little moat. What'd you call this, a moat? Motherfucker, I don't think that's a river. A man-made moat. Shit. All right, so this is the path I'm walking along. As you can see, I'm gonna flip this bad boy back around. All right. But as usual, let me teach you some Japanese. So let's say you're on the train, chilling, and you open up Instagram. Mistake number one, because the algorithm just throws big booty babes into your feed for some reasons unknown. You know what I'm saying? And you lock in, and one thing leads to another, and when you snap out of it, you realize you're just on Pornhub, landing at Senzoku Ike Station, and you missed your stop. So you run off the train with the maxed out chubster, and you go to the bathroom to take a piss. And when you pull your pants down and look inside your chonies, there's this sticky webbing. And you're like, I didn't know there was a spider in my pants. But ladies and gentlemen, pre-cum in Japanese is gamanjiru. Gamanjiru. And I know I've done that one in the past. I totally forgot to prepare the Japanese lesson this week, right? And sorry, I got caught up in a bunch of shit, and walking down the ravine. Oh shit, this old guy almost got fucking ran over. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, and I'm also doing this fucking podcast today on a fucking selfie stick, which I hate to do. Look like a fucking YouTuber. Am I a fucking YouTuber? Nah. Anytime people tell me I'm a YouTuber or a TikToker, it pisses me off. I think I have some sort of like pride about not being that, because I'm like, yo, I'm a comedian, or in Japanese, a geinin. You know what I'm saying? I'm an entertainer, I'm a comedian. I'm not a fucking YouTuber or a TikToker. But the thing is, I do upload my shit on there, so am I? Fuck. Well, anyways, all right, good, that homeless guy's not following me. But if he did try to like jump me to steal this selfie stick and my phone and shit, I'll beat the shit out of a homeless guy that tried to jump me. I don't think they work out. Actually, a lot of these little parks in Japan, you can work out. So yeah, I don't know too many buff Japanese homeless dudes. I'm not that buff either, but you give me one of those ukon no chikaras, one of them power-up drinks from the konbini, that I can fuck up a homeless guy. This is with the notion that he's trying to jump me. I'm not just going around beating up homeless people. I'm saying if a homeless dude tried to jump me for my shit, you know, I think I'd put up like a reasonable fight, you know. Yo, let me switch this around because I want to show you the type of place I'm fucking at. Look at this shit. That's a house. Imagine a house like that, like, that'd be kind of dope though. And I'm in the fucking boonies, right? So, or the countryside, if I want to be proper, yeah. And I think all these people are seeing like a selfie stick for the first time because all these fucking country folk are looking at me like I'm a fucking wizard. They're looking at some technology they've never seen before. So yeah. I'm by myself in Kasugai, Aichi. So my cameraman ain't with me. I'm out here by myself. So we doing it old school style. Man, I feel for my camera, my fucking arms already getting tired. I can't focus on the shit I want to say or talk about. But all right. You know, one thing I've noticed about coming to the countryside is a lot of fucking old people. I get that problem that the news is always talking about, like too many old people compared to young people. Like I think I mentioned earlier, there's that statistic of more senior citizen shit your pants diapers are sold than baby diapers. So that's pretty real. And, you know, I guess in Tokyo, that's just where all the young people get together, right? Like at least where I'm hanging out at. But I come out to the countryside a little bit, there's only fucking old people. Is this where my taxes are going to take care of these old people? Like if I did pay my taxes, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I do. I don't pay my my retirement fund thing. Because there was a thing that did say if you're a foreigner and you pay that shit and you leave before it's all paid off, like under 20 years or something, when you leave, they don't give you what you saved up. They can just literally take it and say like, all right, thank you. Like, thanks for visiting Japan for 20 years. All right, peace out. And they take your cash. All right. So, I'm in Kasugai, and I was watching some news on the TV, and there was this incident of this judo sensei hazing his students by holding them down and making them chug soy sauce. And some other kid took videos of it, so it surfaced on the news. So there's this sensei fucking laughing, holding down kids, making them fucking chug shoyu. And he's like counting the seconds. He's like, 17 seconds, not bad. And then like this kid is like, oh, like literally like dying, and like he runs to the bathroom and like throws up all this shoyu. And yo, that's the most Asian hazing I've ever heard. Bro, butt chugging, or not butt chugging, but just making him chug shoyu is fucking hilarious in the hazing category. I'm not saying hazing's good. I mean, I played college sports. I totally know what it's about. You know, there's a line between team bonding and just straight up bullying. But bullying by making someone chug soy sauce is so Asian. They're following the stereotypes there. That's like us making dudes eat double bacon avocado cheeseburgers until you vomit, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't sound like that bad of hazing to me. I gotta flip this around and show you one of my favorite spots. Aoyama. This Aoyama right here, bro, is this little dagashiya. And they sell Pokemon cards and shit. Bro, this is one of the OG, triple OG spots. Yeah. So I haven't told you my secret connection to Kasugai. But as rumors go, I have been in there when I was a wee little lad. There's a lot you guys don't know about me yet. A lot I don't know about myself neither. You know, I grew up in America, obviously. I guess not obviously, because my Japanese is so fucking fire. You know, it's dope when recently Japanese people have been complimenting my English. Like, yo, your English is mad good. I was like, shit, you better start complimenting my Japanese, because that's the second language, motherfucker. But yeah, I got a little soft spot for Kasugai Aichi. And we're just walking down one of the main roads. There's some girls' bars up here where I've had some people take me out here, but fuck, is this what the cameraman does this whole time? I guess I'm holding it straight out because it's a fucking selfie sticks. So I am holding it at a different, I'm using different muscles than what my cameraman for sure uses. Ain't no way he's ripping his deltoids like this, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way his lats are activating like how mine are activated right now. You can like see the sky and shit. There's not a single store besides Aoyama that I actually wanted to be in. But I'm gonna keep switching POV back and forth so I could give my shoulder a break. Here, I'm gonna turn this around real quick. Yeah. A lot of car shops around here. I don't know what it is, but I think I can see the big road ahead that is the location I want to show you guys before we stop this. It's the main road, and you know, this like shopping mall came into Kasugai and it's been the talk of the town. This town is so small that a Don Quixote was made and it was the talk of the town. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take it easy on these people, on these country folk. The lifestyle here is slower. There's no fucking like, there's no. Ain't no pep and no step. But I know for one thing, when I retire, I'm moving out to the countryside near the beach though. Yeah. Yo, I don't know how fucking YouTubers do this, hold the stick and talk at the same time. If you're just listening, I'm sorry, because while I'm trying to hold this shit, it's actually hard to concentrate and like see where I'm going, what I want to talk about. Fuck's sake, man. Is this, you know, maybe I should start respecting that fucking job. Anyways, let me do these Patreon member questions. Remember, become a Patreon member is $5 a month. You keep the lights on, you keep me motivated, and as a thank you, if you're a paid Patreon member, you get to write in any questions or any advice you want or anything about Tokyo, fucking anything about me, and you know, I answer them on here while walking around, usually Tokyo. Today I'm a fucking liar, and I'm in, boop, there we go. I'm in Aichi, one of the most boringest cities in Japan, is what even Japanese people say. They're like, ain't shit in Nagoya. Nagoya is one of the boringest fucking places ever. You know, it's fun. If you're 80 years old. But if you're Japanese, you still got 30 left, because they just won't die. They just eat that natto and fish, and it's so fucking healthy. Oh, let me jaywalk on camera. Nah, actually, there's a lot more cars right now than I thought. I'll just pull up here. But all right, let's do these Patreon member questions. Okay. Here we go. Nina K asks, love your fit always. Where do you shop in Tokyo? Did you establish your style in Japan, or you brought that from AZ? Oh shit. Nina, are you hitting on me? Shit. Nah, I appreciate that, first off. If you're referring to the soccer jerseys I'm always wearing, which I am today too. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm wearing a Real Madrid kit right now. During the Galactico era, the Figo, Ronaldo, Beckham, Roberto Carlos, that fucking little golden era, Zizou, you know what I'm saying? So I always wore soccer kits even when I was a kid in Arizona, but it wasn't as like culturally like cool yet, you know? Especially soccer in America back in the 90s wasn't as popular, so everyone was wearing like basketball jerseys or football jerseys around where I was, and I was just rocking soccer kits. I was more cultured, you know what I'm saying? One thing that has changed with my style since moving to Tokyo is I wear a lot more black. I didn't wear as much black in Arizona because one, the sun would fucking roast you, and yeah, a lot of the fashion babes out here in Tokyo, like I always see them wear like all black, and it goes with everything. I don't like to think too much, so I like black and soccer kits. Yeah, that's my fucking style. Good question, Nina K. Let's move to one more. Oh, but if you are in Kasugai, let me flip this around real quick. If you are in Kasugai, you're on this main street here. I don't know if you could even tell. You out here, son, go to Iroha. That's the izakaya right there. You want to be hitting that, and all these girls' clubs is right across the street. And the newly made E-ass, I don't know if you can read that. E-ass is like nice Badonkadonk, like nice little booty. That's an E-ass you got. They got a sports thing over here. Let me cross this main street. All right. I'm gonna show you to this little tower dungeon where all the babes, where all the little Kabakura babes are all fucking waiting for your American dollars. Actually, don't come to Kasugai if you're a foreigner. And I'm just saying that because I don't know if you'll have fun. I think there's other places. Actually, no, come out, whatever. It's just that you gotta find little gems. So you gotta hit me up and I'll tell you the little spots. If you don't know, you don't know. Because out here in the countryside, there's not that many foreigners. Bro, I'm getting people looking at me for way too long. Like, I thought they were starting to fight or some shit. Turns out that, you know, I haven't seen a single foreigner out here. I come out here quite often. So they'll take their time to look at you. You know, you're a rare breed. It's not their fault. It's like, if you saw an alien, whether an illegal alien, AKA a foreigner, you know, curiosity wins and you probably look for a little bit. I don't know how the babes feel about that. If they're like, ooh, I want to try something exotic, or they're kind of like, oh, I bet that's spoiled meat. I bet that sausage is not washed like how our Japanese men wash their sausages. Japanese people dunk their nuts and their dicks into public baths with old man juice. And you think that's clean? I don't know. But I went to a Sento, a public bath, the other day, one of those where they allow tattoos, and yo, it was like Sprite water. They had like carbonated Sento bath. So my nuts was like gathering all these little like bubbles on it. Man, I was rejuvenated. I didn't feel clean necessarily. You shower again after you get out of the public bath, but you know, my balls was crispy. I don't know what that carbonation does, but you know, my balls was Sprite. My balls got rejuvenated. I had 35-year-old balls, but after I left, they were like 17 years old again. But here's this new e-ass that opened up in Kasugai. Check this shit out. Let me flip this real quick. Whoop. Yo, they still got Toys R Us stores out here. Look at that shit. I'm not going inside a fucking shopping mall with the selfie stick, but they got a 24-hour motherfucking round one over there. And would you know it, a goddamn Toys R Us and Babies R Us. You know, actually, let me circle around and show you this the spot where they got the kabakura, the little the host babes. Fuck, I totally forgot about the Patreon questions. You know, I gotta thank my cameraman a little more, because this really throws off my focus more than I thought it would. All right, Ramon asks, hey Dan, I was wondering how much would it cost for you to make a mukbang video? All right, I don't know what a mukbang video is, but the word bang is in it, and muk sounds like the Indian word for cum. So a cum bang video, what the fuck's a mukbang? Hold on. All right, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna fuck my Safari up. Hold on. Dude, you don't even use Chrome? All right, hold on. I'm gonna stay standing while all right, you're gonna make me look up what a mukbang is on my podcast. Mukbang is an okay, hold on, let me. First off, a Korean girl showed up. She was eating. Mukbang is an eating broadcast. Is an online audio-visual broadcast in which a host consumes various quantities of food while interacting with the audience. The genre became popular in South Korea in the early 2010s and has become a global trend since the mid-2010s. Varieties of foods ranging from pizza to noodles are consumed in front of a camera. The purpose of mukbang is also sometimes educational, including viewers to regional specialties or gourmet spots. Okay, Ramon, I'm sorry I assumed that you wanted me to make a a cum shot video. Sumimasen, my apologies, for real. But you gotta understand, if you don't know what a mukbang is, that sounds very sexual. How much would it cost me to do one of those? Shit, I mean, throw me some money in my Patreon or in my PayPal and tell me what food you want me to eat. I'll do that shit. Is that what you guys are into? Write in, let me know. Do you want me to do a mukbang special? You want me to call your mom and do a mukbang? Call all the homies in and we just do a muk gangbang? All right, Ramon, good question. Let's do another one. Surprised cat. Oh, you're new. Hey, surprised cat. A little odoroiteru pushy. Hey, Dan, found your podcast from the Badonkadonk podcast Instagram page. Insert Badonkadonk podcast promo here. Appreciate it. That's the Japanese podcast I do with my comedy partner. Check that shit out. Badonkadonk podcast. I've been learning Japanese for a while now, and that podcast has helped with my listening. Any chance Yuki guests on this podcast to flex her English? Last episode, someone asked your preference between 7-Eleven and Family Mart, but what I'd like to know is who gets your vote for GOAT between Messi and Ronaldo? Holy shit. All right, surprise. There was like 3 questions in there. I have actually not thought about putting Yuki as a guest on this podcast yet. I wonder if she is interested in that. I don't know. Possibly. And by flex her English, you mean fucking have me shit on her English? Yeah. Possibly. Right behind me is the dirty little building where all the no-nos happen. Yeah, Dan, let's stand in front of a fucking noisy car wash to try to do this podcast. Good choice. But I'm gonna continue because I like this spot. The second part of that question was, Messi or Ronaldo? I grew up a Manchester United supporter, so when Cristiano Ronaldo came on the scene, I was a huge Ronaldo fan. I don't dislike Messi by any means, because I also love Barcelona because of Ronaldinho. So I actually loved Ronaldinho at Barca and Barca as a team and Manchester United. So it was very tough when Messi's Barcelona beat Man U in the Champions League final. That little header that he did, that actually broke my heart. I'm more of a Ronaldo fan, but I also love Messi. All right? Thanks, surprise cat. All right, that's a good fucking question there. Any more questions? All right, let's do a few more. All right, my hands, my fucking deltoid is, I feel like it's about to fall off. My scapular. Doctor says I need a backiotomy. It's spinal. Mike Tyson. Shout out to Mike Tyson. All right, Harrison Fry. What's up, boss? Huge fan of the football shirts. Oh, cool. Looking like football shirts are starting to trend in Japan now, which is annoying as secondhand shirts are skyrocketing. Where do you get yours? And what's your favorite Premier League team? Oh, there's a little spot called Vintage Sports in Shibuya. But Vintage Sports was hot before Corona. Corona fucked it up because after Rona, there's this inbound and all these foreigners coming in. Plus, I guess football shirts are hot now. I thought they was always hot, but now I guess people that are just wearing them for fashion, and Vintage Sports skyrocketed their prices, so I don't fuck with them no more. I used to. Right now, what you're wondering is a lot of those kits are from my childhood. I had to go through my garage or ask my brother back in Arizona to go through my shit and send some old kits over. Some people hook them up. So actually, hey, if you ever want to hook me up with a kit, you know, Japan XL, US L, you know, hook me up. If you want to trade kits, I'm also open for that too. All right, my shoulder's about to fall. Let me do one last question. Tagmata asks, this time next week, I'll be in Tokyo, likely failing to talk to J-Babes and trying to recover from jet lag. What's your best energy / wake up you drink that you always grab? This isn't a sponsored shout out, but, oh shit! I'm gonna say Red Bull, straight up. Maybe because I do get them for free, and you know, they support me and help me out in a lot of situations. So I'm gonna say the best wake me ups drink is Red Bull. You know, pre-bone, Red Bull. Mid-bone, Red Bull. Post-bone, when I'm in motherfucking post-nut clarity, AKA Kenja Taimu. I'm just chilling there for a few minutes, and then I crack open another Red Bull, and then I get back to busting my new nut, which is less nut because I just nutted. It takes time for the semen factory to make more semen, you heard? Anyways, let me show you the bad place. Woo! Y'all want to hit every floor of that with your boy. All right. It's been the Kasugai Aichi video. Next week I'll be back in Tokyo. Peace.